guys, it's now time back my channel. So we are back with the Elementalists, book 2, chapter 3, and honestly, so far, I think there really isn't much that I can say in these intros about the last chapters because it has only been 2 chapters, so yeah. Anyways, chapter 3, late lessons. You're standing in Dean Son's office, having just watched Atlas disappear through a mirror. Where is she going? You take a glance behind you, checking that you're alone, before rushing forward to follow her. As you step through the mirror, you find yourself in the middle of a battlefield. Get away! Magic flies across the room, barely missing you. A massive monster made of earth, stone swings at Atlas, and she rolls out of the way with inhuman speed. Was that the best you could do? Atlas, are you okay? Atlas reels toward you, her eyes wide. Ellie, you shouldn't be here. The creature lets out another roar and rushes at Atlas. She nimbly rolls out of the way, leaving you right in its path. Nice friendly rock monster, please stay away from me. You throw your hands toward the creature to shield yourself, and its rocks begin to crumble. Whoa, that actually worked? A chunk of the creature's arm topples to the ground and breaks into pieces as scattered across the floor. You rush across the room to Atlas as the creature prepares to charge at you again. Get lost, you oversized hunk of rock. Atlas' hands glow with magic, and the rock monster disintegrates until it's nothing more than a pile of dirt on the floor. Oh, thank God, death by rock monster was not how I wanted to go. Just then, a plush dragon leaps out of the shadows and shoots a stream of fire out of its mouth right at Atlas. Attack of... Huh? She dashes out of the way with a skull. Damn it! The dragon blows another stream of fire, but she easily steps to the side. Let me help. You take a step forward, and Atlas holds up her hands to stop you. Wait, don't! As she's speaking, your footsteps on the tripped wire place across the floor. A drop of thick, oozing slime hits your forehead, and you feel momentarily dizzy. You look up to see. I don't want to be slime. A waterfall of slime coming right toward you. Freeze! The slime turns solid, but it keeps falling, crashing right onto your head. Yeah, not the best idea. Atlas grabs a stuffed animal and lifts it in half with her bare hands. I've had enough of you. She throws it to the ground and then examines the slime. Disgusting stuff. Atlas presses her hands together and the slime disappears in a gust of wind. The smoke vanishes for a second too, before slowly filling the room again. Atlas turns back to the rest of the room, her eyes darting back and forth. That was the last of them. As quiet fills this place, you follow Atlas as she crosses the room. You're standing in the middle of a dilapidated old house. Pieces of furniture strew the room, and a strange magical smoke filling the air. Where the hell are we? This place is a nightmare. Who would even live here? Atlas reels on you, eyes blazing with fury. What the hell are you doing here, Ellie? Should be asking you that. You're the one who's sneaking off in the middle of the night without telling me. You're my sister. You're supposed to trust me. I do. It just what? Atlas crosses her arms. I wanted to handle this on my own, but you might as well know. I've been trying to track down the girl from the rocket that Dean gave us. I still don't know if that's the right way to say it. What made you think you'll find her here? This place seems pretty abandoned. I don't think anyone's been here in months. and I had a vision of her where she was trapped inside a safe house, with magical symbols on the wall and windows. Even if she isn't here anymore, we might be able to find some kind of lead on where Rafe took her. Atlas turns back to the rest of the room, but you grab her shoulder. Hang on a second, didn't Goof ask both of us to find the girl? Shouldn't we be doing this together? If I bring you along, you're going to get yourself killed. Did that last fight not prove it to you? Atlas shoves her hands into her pockets and scolds as she struggles with her words. Look, I don't want you to get hurt. But you could get hurt too. As Atlas starts to respond, you hear a slight creaking noise from the other side of the room. You both move toward it, and Atlas raises her hands and prepares to cast a spell when a small creature comes out of the smoke. Oh, so cute! Please tell me we can keep him without paying. The small Ariel looks up at you sadly, slowly panning over to your side. Atlas lowers her hands. This must be Dean Goof's familiar. Why would you think that? Because we're in Dean Goof's house. She's so small. She probably got beat up by Rafe when he came through here. The Ariel bounces over to Atlas, rubbing against her leg. Atlas kneels down and pets her, smiling to herself. You okay there, little one? Please tell me, this is going to be her familiar now, please. I wonder what your name is. You look like a Navi to me. What do you think, Ellie? Yeah, why not? It does sound like the perfect name. See, she likes it. You lean down to pat her head, and she nuzzles affectionately against your hand, giving it a gentle lick. I bet Tim will love her. As you speak his name, Tim appears on the other at your side. Navy trots over to him, her tail wagging eagerly. Tim gives Navy a protective lick on the back of her neck, and she curls up to his side contentedly. We should take her with us, especially since she already seems to like Tim so much. I think she's taken a liking to you too. Atlas struggles, looking away, but you catch her gazing at Navy affectionately, a smile on her face. She is pretty cute. I wouldn't mind keeping her around if we can. Damn it. Why? It will feel weird to just take her. I think we'd be better off letting her go. I'll tell her what happened to Gove. Atlas gives Navy a final pat on the head, and then looks at her firmly. Gove isn't coming home. She's gone. You should just go rest in the other. Navy looks sadly at you both, and then disappears with a puff. Atlas turns to you and signs. Since you're already here, you might as well stay, but stay close to me so you don't get killed. Where should we get started? Tim darts up the stairs with a yelp, and you and Atlas hurry behind. You step into a bedroom that has been completely toast. A collection of glowing rocks teeters on the edges of a shelf. Cracks run up the wall, and drawers are torn open, their belongings scattered. Well, there was definitely a fight in here. I bet Rafe destroyed this place when he kidnapped the girl. Start looking around, see if you can find any clues about where Rafe took the girl. The Alien Team Detective Agency is on the case. You approach the wall, looking over the scratch marks running along the wallpaper. I wonder who did this. Tim sniffs at the wall and lets out a whimper, backing away. Yes, that's you telling me it was Rafe. You examine the cracks along the wall, which seem random and run in every direction. But these cracks don't look like they were from the fight. They look more like an earthquake caused them. Are we sure it's safe to be here? Given the booby traps in the entryway? No. You move on to examine the books on the floor, which are about to cave and plate tectonics. She must have been really into geology. These books are pretty advanced. As you scan the ground, you spot a piece of paper with Dingo's name elegantly scrawled at the bottom. You dig it out from underneath the debris and examine the top of the letter. Hey, Atos, this is a letter from Dingo to someone named Gemma. I bet that's the name of a girl. What else does it say? You quickly scan the letter. A few words catch your attention. As for the other matter you mentioned, I hope that your powers have remained stable and are no longer fluctuating. Just as Atos hurries over, her foot catches on a tripwire. Suddenly the whole house begins to shake violently. As you struggle to keep your balance, the paper flutters out of your grasp. Crap, the letter! No time for souvenirs. We need to move. But it sounds like Gemma was having the same problems with her magic as we are. There might be something useful. The room shudders again, and Atos steadies you. The space is about to come down on top of us. We don't have time. Damn it, I can't keep anything. You take one last glance at the letter, then turn back to Team as the house breaks. Team, get out of here. Team disappears into the alley. Let me get the door. Atos presses her fingers against the door knob. Then it swings open, letting you out. You run down the stairs, nearly tripping over your feet as pieces of wall crumble around you. You're gonna get crushed. Then run faster. You and Atos rush to the other side of the room and leave through the mirror. Your vision goes white. And you crash to the floor in Son's office. You struggle to your feet and dust off your clothes. Well, at least now I can make a daring escape from a collapsing house of my magical bucket list. I have had that one checked for years. You and Atos collapse into the chair, still catching your breath. I wish we would find more in the house, but it felt like that place was just lined wall to wall with traps. Though I guess we did learn that the girl from the locket name is Gemma. Even if the house was empty, I'm going to keep looking. There has to be something somewhere that can lead us to her. Atos, you really seem to care about this a lot. It's really also sweet. You're really getting soft. Soon you'll be having baby birds and helping old people cross the street. Don't count on it. You reach over and put your hand on her shoulder. But seriously, Atos, it's cool that you're trying to find this girl. Especially considering that Dean Goof tried to kill us last year. Don't get me wrong, Goof got what she deserved in the end, but this is bigger than that. Atos clenches her fists, an expression of sorrow fleeting across her face. I don't want another child to go through what I did. No one deserves to lose their caretakers and have to survive all on their own. Maybe that's her, well then, that settles it. Maybe that's her, Dingo's daughter, or maybe, if that's a miracle, it's there's, their cousin or something. That would be kind of crazy. Settles what? This is important to both of us, so we have to work together. I might not be strong enough for these missions now, but if you give me some training, I'll be more prepared and ready to help you out. I suppose it wouldn't hurt, and having qualified backup will be useful. I promise I won't let you down. We'll see about that, but we might as well get started now, since we already have to get back to your room. We'll do a self mission like the first time we met. I'm allowed on campus now, so it wouldn't be risky, but it will be a good practice run. Right, let me guess, I have to get back to my dorm without being spotted. Precisely. Atos reaches out and touches your arm. You feel a ripple of magic wash over you. That enchantment will give you a shock if you're spotted. A shock? You're kidding. Don't be a baby. Now come on, we're wasting valuable sleep time. You went out to leave Dean Son's office and make your way to the foyer. You peek around the corner and spot the sentry dutifully watching the hall. That's going to cause problems. When you're sneaking around, you don't want someone to have video proof that you're there. We need to keep the sentry from seeing us. Rufina. A small ball of resin shoots out of the wood flooring and flies into your hands. You fling it right at the eye slit of the sentry. The sticky substance completely coats the sentry's helmet, and he whirls around in confusion. Visual feed lost. Renatus darted out from the hallway and rushed towards the front door without being seen. Effective. Nothing to it. Renatus stepped out into the quad, where the statue is still keeping watch over campus. His eyes dart about, and the cauldron in its hands glows with magic. The good news is that since I'm a student, failing this doesn't mean I'll get incinerated. But if we were anywhere else, something like that would destroy you on sight. How would you get past it? Let's make an illusion. You gesture over yourself, then put your hands out and take a step backwards. In your place is a distorted replica of yourself. You push it towards the statue. As it comes into the statue's path, the statue immediately swivels toward it, while you went to the statue for your dorm. Nice move. Pretty similar to the one I used last time we did this. I learned from the best. You quietly crack open the door to your dorm building and spot the RA working at her desk. You also need to learn how to get rid of people who could blow your cover. So I just have to get to RA out of the way. A little property damage goes a long way. You send a blast of air magic down the hall and into a potted plant, knocking it open with a loud crash. The RA immediately perks up, her forehead creasing in anger. Whoever did that, you stay right there. I need you to fill a report. The RA gets up from her desk and hurries down the hall, allowing you and Atlas to fully step inside. Nice technique. Thank you. You and Atlas step inside your dorm and you collapse on your bed. Atlas snaps her fingers and the strange magic flickering over you dissipates. Training is a lot more work than I realized. But you did alright sneaking around. You didn't even need my help. You are good moral support. Keep this up and you'll be ready for more advanced lessons soon. Sure, but right now I just need to pass out. Atlas gives you a wave and heads out of your room. You roll over in bed and drift off to sleep. The next morning, you arrive at your spell work class and take a seat between Seth and Shreya. You stifle a yawn and lay your head down on your desk. I'm so tired. You need to get your beauty sleep, Ellie. Dark circles under the eyes are such a fashion fox pass. Luckily for me, I don't ever get that, but I get my eyes really red. What were we doing up so late, and why wasn't I invited? You quickly tell them about Atlas sneaking out of Dean Goof's house. Sneaking out to Dean Goof's house, and what you found there. So the girl from the rocket name is Gemma, but we still don't have any idea where Rafe's house is. I wonder if Gemma has anything to do with this Kane fellow, especially since he didn't show up until you started looking for her. No way, it's gotta be a coincidence. Rafe is the one who kidnapped her, and Kane isn't anything like Rafe. Running really out. I wouldn't have survived this long if I thought everything that happened to me was a coincidence. Last year it was all connected. For now, I think Kane might have something to do with Gamma. I'm just not sure what yet. Just like in business, it's always better to be on your guard. Then no one can catch you by surprise. I had no idea the mystery business was this cutthroat. Just then, Professor England enters the classroom and steps up to the front, clearing his throat. Good morning, class. Today we are going to be learning a combination water-wood spell. Shreya groans beside you. What's the matter? It's just water and wood are two of the hardest elements for fire rats to work with. Shh. The spell will teach you how to temporarily enlarge objects. It's a versatile spell with a number of uses. You can make a blanket big enough for 2 people, or enlarge a barrier during a rock slide to keep destruction at bay. There was even a time when it was used during duels, as a way of manipulating your environment to block spells. Wow, this sounds seriously useful. Allow me to demonstrate, Miss Mystery. If you send a fireball at me, please. One mystery special coming up. Shreya conjures a fireball and hurls it at Professor Englet. He closes his eyes and his desk suddenly grows massive, completely shielding him from the fireball. Whoa! To begin, start by examining and feeling the object structure. Think of it like water, shaping itself to whatever container it fills. Then you merely need to add in the wood element and focus on growing the object. And don't worry, I'll be coming around to check on you. Let's get this embarrassment over with. Shreya picks up a potion vial and examines it closely, but the bottle shrinks a little. There's nothing the amazing Shreya mystery can do. This going to take some practice. Next to you, Zev picks up a book and takes a deep breath, running his hand along the spine. Come on, little book, grow for me. A moment later, the book doubles its size, becoming a massive tome. Whoa, nice job, Zev. You turn to the small conundrum in front of you, just as Professor England approaches. You lean around, examining the conjuring and starting to channel your magic when... You suddenly feel exhausted, like you haven't slept in a week, and your magic fizzles out. Miss Russell, are you alright? Yeah, I think so, but my magic won't work? You're performing the spell procedure correctly, but it appears you've run out of magic. Have you been Whatever. Yourself. You aren't the first student to pull an all-nighter, only to find they have completely drained their service. Maybe. I didn't get a ton of sleep last night. That may be it. Try to get more rest in the future, so you're prepared for class. Professor England continues to walk around the classroom. Seven Shreya turn to you. Are you sure you're alright, Ellie? I can walk you back to your dorm if you need me to. Yeah, you look like you need a 12-hour nap. I'm fine. I think my magic is still out of whack. It's been acting up lately, though I can't figure out why. The rest of the class passes uneventfully, but you never get the energy to perform the spell. You simply watch Zeph instead. Zeph, if you keep it up, you're going to be tiny compared to the rest of your stuff. I just want to make sure I've got it. Now that I'm on Versailles Thief team, I can afford to let my grades slip and jeopardize my position. Though I do like being the small ruler of this giant kingdom. I'll get more practice in later, but now I've got spa orders I need to make up. Toodles! Shreya gives you both a wave and heads out of the classroom. As Zeph finished up his work, you feel a sudden burst of energy well up inside you, as though you've suddenly had a full night's sleep. Hey Zeph, you want to go to some thief practice? Or run laps around the stadium? I've got all this pent up energy. Whoa, Ellie, I thought you were exhausted. Did you drink an entire pitcher of coffee while my back was turned or something? I sure feel like I did, My energy levels have been off kilter all day. I wish I knew what was going on. And I wish I could have learned the enlarging spell. Are you up for trying the spell again? I bet you could get a hang of it, and I'm happy to stay behind and help you through it. Of course, we have to pay. Oh, come on! You know what? You know what? Let's watch some ads, okay? Now I have your diamonds very nice. You shall learn, young grasshopper. The master Zephyster is ready to teach. Yeah, don't get too full of yourself. Zeph rubs his hands together and he places the cauldron back in front of you. Okay, the first step is to visualize the object, get a sense of the structure. That's the water part of the spell. I find it easier to just think of water surrounding it, but you can probably also think about the nucleus inside of it. You pick up the cauldron, turning it over in your hand and feeling along the sides of it. So you start with water. You can immediately picture the structure of the cauldron inside your head. Okay, I think I've got this part. What next? Now you just have to encourage it to grow. But that's the element. I found talking to it really helps. Esther said that's the secret to using wood magic. Just be kind. Come on, Cauldron. I know you can do it. As you channel your magic, you suddenly feel full of energy. The cauldron starts to grow and keeps growing until it's triple its size, filling up the desk. Whoa. Yeah! I'm not missing any spell. At least, now I'm saying this, but I bet in a week I'm going to try something. Professor England rushes over from his desk, his eyes wide. Incredible, Miss Russell. I wouldn't expect you to grow an outfit that size until you were a junior or senior. I wasn't even trying to, it just sort of happened. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, though I still recommend taking it easy for the rest of the day. Magic is a finicky thing. I don't want you to overwork yourself. I think I'm done for the day, Professor. I just wanted to make sure I had a handle on the spell. Professor Hennigan walked back to his desk and you turned to Zeph with a grin. I did it! Sorry, Zeph, but no credits go to you. I've never had any trouble with magic before. It was just a matter of time before I got the spell. That's our confidence, Anna. Nothing can keep her down. Hopefully whatever was going on earlier doesn't happen again. Yeah, I've never heard of anyone being unable to use their magic unless they just cast a whole bunch of beforehand. You and Zeph gather your belongings and head for the door. Thanks for helping me out, Zeph. See, I thank him anyways. Don't mention it. I'm sure I'll need your help when we have to learn more fire spells. They're the worst for water rats like me. And us water rats gotta stick together. Besides, helping each other is what friends do. The two of you leave the classroom. That night, you meet up with the rest of your friends for dinner. As you're sitting down at the table, a letter appears in front of you. Apparently, no one here knows how to text. Seriously, does he not understand modern technology? Did he write you another letter? Wait, are you the two of you like pen pals now? No, I didn't even respond to his first note. Just ignore it, or better yet, burn it. But that would be rude, and he might have something important to say. Esther's right, I might as well take a look. You open the letter, and a small charm falls out of it. Is this a keychain? It looks like one of those tacky charms you put on your backpack. I will hope that Kane has better taste than that, even if he dresses like he's still the 1800s. It's radiating a powerful magical energy, but I've never seen anything quite like it, not even in textbooks. You turn back to the letter, reading aloud. Dearest Ellie, I hope all has been well with you since my last letter. I've been truly heartbroken. If any misfortune had befallen on one of my closest friends. I've been rocking with guilt over our first meeting. My behavior was appalling, and again, I apologize. I hope your silence isn't because you are still obsessed with me. Perhaps I can make it up to you by bestowing you with this special gift, and much more besides. Take care, and do not miss me too much, for I promise that we shall meet again soon. The best of wishes, he who is seen and unseen, king of the clouds and winds and storms in the heavens. A gift, and even more on top of that. Geez, he's quite an eccentric one, isn't he? I wonder what you did to impress him. It must be my magical potential. I've got about an L10 card worth of magical energy inside of me. Nearly everyone at the table rolls their eyes. Yeah, we know, you're very strong. Actually, Atos has just as much potential, so if we follow your line of logic, Kane should be sending her gifts too. Harrington's got a point. Then worse panic voice reaches your ears. I'm telling you, Cap, you're doing it wrong. At the table across from you, some upper class gather around Everett as he attempts to melt down a hunk of metal in his hands. Crap, everyone get low! Suddenly his magic begins to crackle, sending sparks flying. Watch out! A bolt of energy comes racing towards you, slicing straight towards the table and shares in its path. Ellie, get out of the way! Before you can react, the charm in your hand suddenly extends into a massive shield with a hint of air. Everett's magic slams into the shield, which absorbs the energy before shrinking back down. Another note drops to the floor. What was that? You pick it up, your fingers still trembling from the unexpected scare, and read it. I'll have your back, even when no one else will. Your dearest friend, Kane. This is not weird at all. Not weird at all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know, what the hell does Kane want? Honestly, let me know what you think, what does he want? Why is he being so friendly with us? And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget also to subscribe to my main channel where I upload more vlogs, reaction videos, basically not gaming related stuff. Don't forget to turn notifications. Don't forget to follow me also on my social media. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye!